What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today what I have for you guys, we're going to be talking about the season 5 battle pass. It looks like we have a couple of leaks, some information on the brand new upcoming operator skins, the new weapons, the theme of the battle pass, and that's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. So if you find it helpful or informative at any point, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. We are on the road to 400k and we're getting very close. Thank you guys for the support. Also, a reminder, we are under 2 weeks away from the Season 5 update. So starting this upcoming Wednesday, we're going to be getting the new trailer, the blog post, the official marketing artwork. All that is going to begin at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on that Wednesday update. Now, depending on how big this update is, sometimes they do drop a little bit of teasers, small little trailers, a couple of photos. We've seen them do that a couple of times when there were big crossovers that were coming in. They would sort of tease them and hype them up the Monday before the blog post, and then on Wednesdays when they drop all the intel, all the information, and everything that you need to know. So that's the current schedule that I'm expecting right now. Sometimes if we're very lucky, we may end up getting some leaks, whether the artwork pops up on Xbox earlier on PlayStation or Steam, and then we get an early first look before Call of Duty starts announcing things. I'll keep you up to date on all that good stuff, but that's just the schedule that you need to know about. In terms of the theme of the battle pass, Forward Leaks did post this over on Twitter. He said Modern Warfare 3 Season 5 might be vaguely Wasteland themed. In terms of storyline, it does make a little bit of sense because right now Season 4 is based on nukes, DNA bombs, and what would happen after a DNA bomb or a nuke goes off? It will probably leave off a vast wasteland, and it just would make sense, and maybe that's when they can introduce the brand new operators, weapon blueprints, and the other cosmetics that fit that theme. Another reason for why he believes it's Wasteland is Crash, a different leaker. He ended up posting 3 different photos. These are 3D models from what apparently is the Season 5 background photos. So this is like the little still art that's in the background behind the operator characters. When you look in the battle pass and you're taking a look at the operator skin, there's usually something right there in the background. These are the 3 photos that he showed. The first one shows a fence with barbed wire circling around something. It reminds me sort of like a farm type of wasteland. It looks like it's maybe out in the desert. You can't really see the actual colors and the textures. The second photo shows a bunch of scrapped vehicles destroyed. It looks like they're at a junkyard. And then the last photo shows a scrapyard, just a bunch of different trash being carried or picked up by some sort of a crane. People were speculating that this could have to do with Deadpool, which we'll talk about later in the video, because there's a couple of photos from the movie and a couple scenes that were actually taken in different scrapyards and junkyard areas. Before we get into that, let's actually talk about the operator skins that were leaked. Last time around in Season 4, we got to see the operator skins a little bit early. They showed 3D models of them, and we saw like an early first look at what the new original operators are. Unfortunately, this time we're not as lucky. We don't have photos. These are just strings that were found in the files. Leakers would go in there and just check out, see what new operators are added in the files and which operators are currently unreleased at the moment. So Forward Leaks posted this. He said all currently to be added operator code names in Modern Warfare 3. We have Thorn, Gulag, Fuel, Moki, Caramel, Sapphire, Gelato, Ruby, Darts, Darts 2, and both Darts and Darts 2 were just added this update, and it looks like they're going to be paired together, some sort of a duo. And remember, because these are code names, these are not their official names. When they actually come into the game, they're going to have a completely different name. This is just a way that the Call of Duty devs like to hide who the characters are from the leakers, so that way they give them a completely separate name in the files, but then when they release, they end up being something completely different. COD Warfare, he ended up posting his own list, and it was actually very similar. We had the same exact operators, except there was one that was different, and that one is called Default Celebrity. Not entirely sure who that could be, but it literally says celebrity, so probably some sort of a crossover that could potentially happen. Other than this list of operators, there was a couple that were teased through other means. For example, we have Milena Romanova, who was originally teased at the launch of Modern Warfare 3 along with Laswell and Nolan, and both of them ended up coming into the battle pass. Milena Romanova is still yet to be added, so if the leaks are accurate, she should probably release in the Season 5 battle pass, because remember, Season 6 is going to be a completely different theme. If it's anything like the way it was with Modern Warfare 2, then the operators are going to be Halloween based. They're going to be spooky. They may even do a big massive crossover. And what that means is Season 5 is going to be the last normal season. So this will be the last and final update that we're going to get that could potentially add any campaign characters, any Task Force 141 members, any characters that are Milsim based this is their last opportunity to do so within this update. So not only is Milena Romanova a potential character, there's also a couple for soap. So we have the Gene Soap Operator skin, which has been teased numerous times. It's been teased since MW2. Operator was also never removed from the files. He's still just currently sitting there unreleased. And here's just some footage from B23 that he tweeted the other day showcasing the Operator skin. He's fully complete. Don't need to do anything to him. They don't need to update anything. They just need to make him unlockable. We already saw the Ghost Genes Operator skin added, so they can end up adding him. And then there's also the other one, which is the Oligarch Mission Soap. I had completely forgotten about it, but they actually ended up teasing him very recently in the Season 4 Reloaded trailer. And this is an unreleased Operator skin when it comes to multiplayer. The only time you're able to play as him is during that campaign mission. That's also an Operator skin that could end up being potentially added within the Battle Pass. Fits that whole Milsim style. And if you guys remember, that Oligarch mission was also when they went and confronted Milena Romanova. So that could also fit some sort of a storyline or some sort of a trailer that could end up dropping alongside that. And then jumping into the next topic, that brings me on to the crossover Operator skins. If you guys recall, we've seen multiple crossovers already happen within the Battle Pass. For example, Rick Grimes was added in the Instant Sector along with Laswell. So that was one campaign skin and one crossover celebrity. And then another time is when they added Snoop Dogg into the Battle Pass, and then they also, I believe, made it like what Coney theme, so it was also once again military and campaign related, but also had a crossover. So this time around, the leaks are that Deadpool is going to be an upcoming Operator skin. Now, one thing I want to say is this is a big maybe because we don't have that much information. Usually when there's crossovers, at least their names is mentioned in the files. In this case, Deadpool's not mentioned. The only thing that we have based that this could end up being real is the fact that there's a couple of finishing moves that were found in the files and they sort of match what Deadpool does. I'll go ahead, showcase the finishing moves one more time just so you can get an idea of what I'm talking about, but there was a couple of them. Some were superpower, superhero related. You need super strength in order to do them. And the other one, with the way that the movement is, it looks exactly like something Deadpool would do. And we're basing our information on these finishing moves. Now, if this crossover does happen, then you could potentially expect that Deadpool could be within the Battle Pass. That would also make sense. This could be the third crossover we get in MW3's life cycle that comes in the Battle Pass. Maybe he could be available in the Instant Sector. Remember, within the movie, we also have Wolverine. He's also another main character. And if you remember when we talked about the unreleased Operator skin, there was a Darts 1 and a Darts 2, and they were meant, I guess, as a duo. So this could potentially be that duo that we're talking about. And with a crossover like that, the amount of content that they can include in the Battle Pass would be immense. So not only do you have a Deadpool Operator, you got a Wolverine Operator, the finishing moves that I showcased earlier, you also got a set of weapon blueprints that could come in. I know Wolverine, those claws would be an insane weapon blueprint. Deadpool has his dual wield pistols as well as his swords could be a Kodachi's weapon blueprint. And then there's other things like stickers, other potential characters that they could bring in from the show, calling cards, emblems, and the usual stuff like that. So the amount of content and cosmetics that they could bring in from that crossover would be immense. And then the update for Season 5 releases on the 24th of July, which is just 2 days before the Deadpool and Wolverine movie releases. So it would be perfect timing for them to actually include it in the Battle Pass. Another reason why I believe this crossover could potentially happen is the fact that you have to remember Black Ops 6 is right around the corner. We're a couple of months away from the launch of a brand new multiplayer game, and Call of Duty has already confirmed that nothing will be carrying forward to the multiplayer version of Black Ops 6, meaning that anything you purchase now is pretty much pointless and won't be usable unless you plan on playing Warzone. So they have to up the quality of the bundles, they have to up the quality of the cosmetics. If Call of Duty wants to continue to generate sales before the launch of Black Ops 6 through these cosmetics, they're gonna have to bring some of the best cosmetics that we've ever seen. So if they bring in a Deadpool crossover, I'm pretty sure a lot of Deadpool fans, they're not gonna care if they're gonna want to have that, so they're gonna purchase it. Anyways, other than that potential crossover, there's also gonna be some weapons available in the Battle Pass, and that brings me on to the next topic. The weapons that we did talk about in yesterday's video, you can expect 3 of them will be available in the Battle Pass. If I were to take a guess, it would probably be the STG-44, the compound bow, as well as the spear melee weapon. That's usually the pattern that they will follow, have some sort of a weapon like the STG-44 to start off the season. It'll probably end up being very overpowered, a part of the meta. It'll probably be also in a new weapons bundle to try and encourage people to get some bundles to get that weapon early. Then there's also the classified battle battle pass sector, which will come in during Reloaded. There will be challenges that will be available for you to complete, and that will unlock you the next weapon. Now, as of right now, there's quite a bit of weapons that were leaked already, so you can expect maybe 3 in the battle pass, a 4th through the classified sector, and then a 5th one through a set of weekly challenges. If you want a full breakdown detail of all the upcoming weapons in the Season 5 update, check out the last video that I posted yesterday. That one dove over all the upcoming weapons that were found in the files leaked. We also have early gameplay footage of the aftermarket parts and all that good stuff. So I'll have it there. I just don't want to repeat the same information again. Anyways, the last thing that we have is going to be the Blackcell in the battle pass. This is going to cost you $29.99 USD. We'll probably follow Blackcell in the same exact way as it always has. So you're getting it for $30. You get an extra 1,100 COD points that's granted automatically. You do have full access to the battle pass along with 20 token tier skips. Then there's going to be the new operator skins that are going to come in. So there's an all original brand new Blackcell operator. Usually we'll have some sort of animation effects or are reactive. This update in Season 4, we ended up getting 2 operators. We don't really know what the Season 5 Blackcell operator will be like, but you could probably expect that it'll be black and gold, follow that theme, same exact style as we've always seen. And then every single operator skin in the battle pass will also have its own unique Blackcell version or style. But once we get a little bit closer to the actual blog post day, we may get a little bit more information in what Blackcell is going to look like, and I'll probably cover that for you guys. But at the moment, this is everything that we know so far in regards to the leaks for the Season 5 battle pass. If you found the video informative or helpful, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know what else you guys want to see here on the channel. We may start talking a little bit about Black Ops 6 as well. But it's been your boy Trizo, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys back again. Peace.